Holy crap, it's cold out. Ooh, see all the frost on my overbag? Sleep system worked. I mean, I slept fine, but now that I'm up, I'm like, fuck. Gotta go pack up in this shit. If I could, like, flip a magic switch and then just be, like, ready to hike, like, have all the shit packed away and be hiking, it'd be fine. It's just packing away stuff sucks. Your hands just constantly go numb, and you can't wear your big gloves because you need the dexterity to put everything away. But yeah, last night wasn't bad, even though it got so cold. I got hand warmers in my down booties. I got a big Stickum, like, hand warmer that I found at the hiker box at the hostel. I just stuck it to my chest. I think it did something. My big mistake was my buff. I tried putting, you can see a hand warmer in there. I tried putting hand warmers in it to dry it out. It was just so freaking wet. I didn't want to sleep with it. But I kind of need this thing. And so I'm going to have to, like, stick it around my neck now. This frozen block of ice, and try to melt it during the day. Yeah, I should have figured out a way to dry that out last night. Whatevs. Catch you on trail, dog. It definitely is a cold one this morning. Even in my tent, my nose, tip of my nose needs to be covered up, starting to go numb. Luckily for me, though, I popped open 2 packs. I have so many hand warmers right now. I popped open 2 packs of hand warmers, and I had one in my down booties, and then I was trying to dry out that buff with another one, but both of those still got a little heat in them, so I've put them in my super gloves. So now each super glove has 2 hand warmers in it. Dude. Yeah. Get in there. Oh, I'm just gonna cook my fingers today. It's gonna be so nice. I am moving slow. This is a one chore, get back in the bag kind of thing. The problem is the next chores are to put the bags away. Maybe I'll just 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, please. The overquilt system works pretty good for fighting condensation on the bag, but I still got some ice on the bag. On the toe boxes a little bit. I put the overquilt away, so that's why it's not out, but there's a little bit on the toe box. And then on the collar, just because I'm a heavy mouth breather. You can't really see it clear, but maybe you can tell it just, you know, this doesn't have any shit on it, and that's got some ice on it. So what can you kind of do? As it gets colder, it just, the ice just forms on everything. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and my Yeti bottle, all the water froze in that last night. So I'm going to have to boil some water and de-thaw that and get boiling water in there. Just because once I get up high, there's really no water. So I kind of need to get all that figured out down here first. I really should have a better plan in place for drying stuff out. I'm just watching this closely, but I just put my buff on top of the stove while I'm boiling water. Just de-thaw it maybe, so then I can put it next to my body to dry it out. Not really sure what the game plan is. Well, burned a hole in it. Who would have guessed that would fucking happen? Ooh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. But I'm an idiot with hot water now, so I'm just going to wrap it in this hot water bottle, and maybe that'll freaking thaw. I've just been getting fucking pissed. I'm tired of fucking numb hands, but this makes me feel a little bit better. It's negative 10 degrees out right now. I thought today was supposed to be the warmer one of only -1 or whatever, so alright, it makes sense. I'm fucking cold as shit. It's negative 10. And that was my bag inside my tent, so it's probably colder right now. I just pulled it out. But Jesus, I can't get anything done. The freaking hands go numb immediately. All right. I don't feel like such a total and complete failure, just like a little bit of a failure right now for taking so long to pack up. Yeah, stupid. I don't even. Fucking ultra idiot. Mistakes keep up. Apparently, after boiling my water, I put my titanium pan on my bag for my stove too soon, and it melted the entire bag to the bottom of it. Yeah, dude, I'm really excelling this morning. Fuck! That's how the snow freezes up overnight. So it all starts out like that fluffiness, but once you tack it down and then let it sit for a while, it really consolidates into pretty solid stuff. It's cool. Okay, heading up to a Spalding Mountain. There's a couple others that you cross near on the Appalachian Trail, but you don't go over. At least I don't think. I know Spalding is one that you at least get close to the top of. It's gonna be a tough day. I'm pretty sure no one has hiked this little section here, or at least that's what it seems like. So I'm gonna be completely blazing the trail. The snow's already deep. Kind of in a nice section where it's just like, I don't know, top of the gator deep, but I had like a little hill that took me 20 minutes to get up because it was so steep. Haven't even really started the climb yet, but had an eventful morning. I gotta forgive and forget that. But today's gonna be a tough one. I can already tell. So don't know what's gonna happen or what kind of mood you guys are gonna get from me today, but sun's just a peeking out. It's super cold out. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright. Just split up from my two new friends. They're going to go up. Ah shit, I don't even know the name of it. One of the mountains AT comes close to, but then they're gonna continue on this way to go up Spalding. So I'll probably see him again, because it's so much faster going in someone else's tracks. But yeah, they completely saved me from myself. I was not in a great mood this morning, and yeah, it's just really nice, one, to have people to break trail for me, which they did most of the way, which was freaking awesome. And two, just have some people to talk to. Super nice, and yeah, that was just nice to have. So I'm on my own for the minute, breaking trail, going to Spalding, but probably see them before I get there, and then they're gonna turn around there and go back. But yeah, really cool turn of events. For the day. That must be a viewpoint. It's warmed up a lot. I know I've got this mask on, but going uphill, I was just hiking only in a base layer, no raincoat. That's how much it's warmed up, but holy crap, it was cold this morning. Okay. Oh, fuck. The mask is great, but fuck, I'm just breathing in my own bad breath. It's just getting winded. Okay. I think this is the way to go. I gotta check my map real quick. And day's turning out to be pretty nice, besides the house. I'm going slow as shit. That's what the trail looks like. I'm a disgrace to thru hikers based on my just horrible speed and attitude right now. So it's time to dip into the black magic, the performance PEDs, the performance enhancing devices. Time for a caffeine pill. 200 milligrams to the dome. This will get me moving. Hopefully there is a shelter in like 2-3 miles. I have not taken a dump yet today. Hopefully this does not get that started too soon. I don't want to try to dig a cat hole in frozen ground. All right, buddy. Boom, just started the bomb. The timer's going. Let's pick up the pace. Let's make it to Spalding Mountain and then Spalding Mountain lean-to. Let's drop our payload and continue on. If there's even daylight left. I don't know. I'm going so slow. I don't know if it's already recording. By the way, this is why trail is so hard to follow and shows how high the snow is. There's a blaze. So luckily snow's firm right here, but you know, I've got at least 4, 5, 6, who knows, feet of snow underneath me. It's deep. This is gonna be interesting. This is trail up there, but this is just trees and blowdowns. Gonna have to swim my way through. Just battled my way through all that. Thankfully the trail's clear now. Fuck you. I fucking hope you die in hell. Stupid fucking tree. Yep. Made it out. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go back into one of these, but that right there was Pan's Labyrinth. It was a corridor of just fuckery and chaos. God dang. Every single tree was loaded down with snow. I was just crawling under everything. I was on my knees at one point, just army crawling. Oh, by the way, look at all this old man's beard. God, it's so cool looking. Back to Pan's Labyrinth of fuckery. Fuck that corridor. I hope every tree that was leaning over the trail gets cut down and turned into toothpicks. Yeah. I was about to say I wish they'd burn in a forest fire, but all these other trees are dope, and I would not. I hope they die in a forest fire that only affects them. Not all these other cool ass trees, which are just living their lives and they don't need to get in other people's way. All those dick ass trees hanging over, they don't have to do that. Just assholes. Asshole trees. And that's my intellectual thought of the day. Yep. Look at that cool bark. Look how cool the snow is. It's just like wind swept snow. Woohoo! So cool looking. It's like 2 o'clock. I think I've maybe done 3 or 4 miles, even with the help of my buddies freaking blazing trail for me. Ben freaking did so much work on my behalf. So I got fresh legs to do all this because of him. And this is still just so slow going. Look at that. Staying on top, dude. I'm in Legolas mode. Oh no. Gimli. Gimli's taking over. Oh no. I gotta get the ring to Mordor. Fucking. Yeah. Okay. Probably like a mile, something from Spalding Mountain. Wasn't Spalding Tom Hanks' doctor in Castaway? His dentist? Dr. Spalding. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That's my trail. That's why I gotta have my raincoat on, because I just gotta bust through all these trees. Bust down, Tatiana. Just checked and I've done 3.2 miles. And it's 1:45. I think I got out of camp at like close to 9, just because of all the mishaps I had this morning, and because it was cold as, I don't know, cold as something. My brain doesn't work that well, so bear with me. But so 9 to almost 2, 5 hours, 3.2 miles. Yeah, it's pretty slow going. I mean, you can tell why though. It's just, I'm even on the flats. You're just busting through trail. Some of this has been stiff, but that's few and far between. And also, just all these trees are leaning over trail. So the AT is somewhere over there, but back in all that, I don't know if like a Yeti had a hissy fit or a temper tantrum and just decided to bring down all the trees. Maybe he was getting retribution for them leaning in my way earlier, but as a result of that, it's chaos. I was supposedly on trail. I was looking at the GPS on my phone, and it was just a wall that, as far as you could see, of just trees falling down. So I'm kind of making my way through this more dispersed. Like, look at that. It's just so dense. There's more dispersed pine, and then I'm just gonna break back over to the AT once it looks clear. But you know, this is a lot easier going than whatever was going on over there. Yep, probably a mile from Spalding. You can see how much of a rookie I am by this piece of information I'm about to give you. So Ben just taught me this when we were going up. I was asking him, dude, can you activate your ascenders with your trekking pole? He's like, yeah. And I was like, God, I just can't get it. So, let me clean off. You see that little bar right here? That's an ascender. So that lifts up and it gives your heel a couple inches to sit on top of. So when you're on really steep stuff, it just makes it not as steep and makes your snowshoe grip a little bit. Just puts you on snowshoe heels. But, so I've been constantly this whole time trying to figure out how to get it with my snow basket. Ben's like, nah, dude. Use your trekking pole. See that little notch right there? Flip the pole over. Go underneath. And skadoinch. You see now? Ascender activated. Bro, I'm up in my game. I can use ascenders with trekking poles now. Pretty much a pro. I know everything about winter hiking now. I think it's like 2 miles to the lean-to, and it's gonna take me forever. God, I just want mac and cheese right now, man. Just want to be at camp in my bag, eating mac and cheese. Well, I'm in for it, that's for sure. This is trail. Tree, 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 tree. And oh boy. Just gonna have to crawl all over this. Made it to Spalding Mountain. It is up there. I'm not gonna go up there. My homies got back up with me. They dropped their packs and they're gonna go summit. It was super nice having them as company. I think that's trail. Oh crap, sorry. Sure picked time to film this. Today is going to be a total of 5 miles. It just shows how kind of heinous the trail's been. Got 0.8 to get down to the shelter. Hopefully it's relatively clear. I'm pretty beat. Yeah. I can see a view through there, but I know you can't. Dude, it's just freaking beautiful. The golden hour just right before bed. Sun setting. They're just peeking through. Absolutely magical up here. I don't even care that today's hard. Man. I'm getting to go downhill right now as I step over a pine tree. But I'm just getting to cruise downhill right now. Everything's turning gold. The light's casting cool shadows. The trees and the snow looks beautiful. I'm a lucky boy. It always turns around, you know. You get your butt kicked, but then the sun sets and you know you can't really see it through there, but all the mountains are peeking out. Sun's bouncing off them. There's like a cool golden haze through the sky. I love hiking. Whew. God. I sure hope all this work burns all the fat off my stomach and I just get a ripped six-pack. But I know my body's gonna hold on to that. It's like, hey man, you need all this cushion right around your tummy section, and all it's gonna do is burn the limited amount of muscle I got on my arms and legs, and I'll reach my peak form, the gobbler, full turkey mode. Oh, fucking tree well. Alright, I'll just check back with you at the shelter unless there's a really cool view. Oh my god, can you believe this view? Spectacular! Ah. Oh. Come on, I'm pulling downhill. Oh. 0.4 to camp. My schnoz is cold. Look at this view! Ah! Sorry you gotta view it through this tiny camera and that I keep on interrupting it by showing my ugly face, but you're just gonna have to put up with that. Just taking in the last bit of this sunlight. Here, you can have some. No more for you. It's all for me. All right. I'm gonna eat a Snickers bar while going down this. Don't worry, I'm a trained professional. Gotta get my glove on. 1 second. Perfect. Alright, this trail is just not giving in. Point 2 to the shelter and post holing up to my waist. And this is the trailhead, and this is going to be a horrible video. But I was thinking about it. These actually might not even be that bad. But you never document like the worst shit because you're dealing with it, not like tiny tree. You know, it can just bounce. Nope. Just gonna step on that bitch. Okay. One. Now there's a tree down there. I'm just gonna balance on really nicely. Oh yeah. Hang 10, dude. I'm just surfing that. Now these boys, let's see if we can't cast a spell and make them erect. Wingardium Leviosa. Here, 1 second. I'm gonna have to use my other wand. Aha! Oh! See? You think, look at, I thought I did such a good job. And then, as I was pushing that off, just put too much weight on the snow. And now I'm in. Okay. Oh, God damn it. Other foot went in. Okay. Well, hey, perfect. I'm at a height now where I can go under it. It's actually worked out well. So now, I'm not just doing this for the camera. This is what it takes. Oh, fucking snowshoes caught. And now I'm leaning forward. Ah. What are you caught in? Ah. Just get angry. Just get angry at it. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, it's pretty easy, you know, it's not stressful, and that's how you get through. I'm sure some people it's a little harder for, but for me, I've got it down at this point, you know. Pretty elegant approach. Whew. You'd imagine I'm thinking, like I'm trying to think of something to say. My mind is completely blank. Dude, I just goldfish brain. There's nothing going on behind these eyes. Goldfish, man. Okay. Out of the House of Terrors. Look at the sunset. Oh, come on. Come on, camera. Like, if I do that, and then will you be able to see it, or is it just washed out? That's a little better, right? Just a good sunset, but no joke. That, what I just filmed, that's like, happens every day. It is that elegant every single time. And today, I don't know, freaking 20 times I had, you're going through that nonstop. I'm saying I've had to put up with like 20 times where it was that bad, 10 times it was worse than that, and then 50 times where it wasn't that bad. That's why I only did 5 miles today. Because you're just post-holing, and then you're just like pushing through stuff. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Probably a freaking pine cone. But that slows your pace a little bit. But I got these Rock'em Sock'em freaking mitts on. I Rocky Balboa'd one earlier today. I just was tired of it. I put the trekking poles down. I was like, dude, mano a mano, let's go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that. That's water. Don't have to melt snow. These higher up elevations, it has been hard to find water. So I am very pumped that I got it. And shelter's somewhere around here. Alright. We made it. I think it's called Spalding Lean-To. Dude, look what I did to my freaking stuff sack, putting my burning stove on it. Yeah, I was a bit of an idiot this morning. Yeah, really no excuse for that one. Getting the stove started, priming it. Look at this, by the way. Can you read that? Eat big cum. 1,000,000% that was a dude who wrote that. 1,000,000,000%. Infinity percent chance a dude put that there. I don't know what it is with guys and drawing dicks. They all got that freaking disease that the dude from Superbad had. Just want to draw willies all day. Yeah, there you go, stove. And freaking look at this. The return of the lobster cock. Bro, God. Alright, there you go. What in the heck? Dude, if I look more, I'd find 5 more cocks, I bet you. I gotta be careful, dude. I might catch this cock disease. Whoa, whoa. What was that? Oh, that was my water bottle. Fuck, I thought it was the cock monster coming to get me. What is it about man that makes him want to draw the monster cock? The lobster cock. What power does the lobster cock hold over man? Why does he draw the cock? This deep gaping hole in his heart, only filled by the likes of the lobster cock.
Bro, Annie's mac and cheese with a half a brick of cheese cut up or bit up and then put into it, and then Cheez-Its. I know it looks like dog food right here, but it tastes so good.